Lightning is back in the format with a powerful spark. Be careful. Look at you, afraid of a Raichu. I come true with the power that I have to. Take my eyes on the prize with a few. I don't really care what you play or do. I go for the kill, I bet you I will. Spark everything, you can't keep me still. Just chill, a lightning deck that finally prevails. Thunder, feel the thunder, yeah. I zap you till you go under. If you wonder, take no longer. Magnezone is here like no other. So many energies, you're outnumbered. Every day, all day there's hunger growing inside, but you better cover. I'm a true TCG lover, making crazy decks to make you suffer. We're OP, but it doesn't bother. Anyone says we're back to discover. We're like Darkrai, but then buffer. Look at what this deck can offer. So crap to my challenge, definitely like no other. That's right. Episode 140, Raichu GX. What's up YouTube, it's Zapdos TCG here and welcome to episode 140 where we'll be taking a closer look at Raichu GX. Yes, lightning types, but first be sure to hit that subscribe button for more great Pokemon TCG content like this. I hit the little notification bell because that way you automatically get notified when a new video hits the channel. And also take a look at the top deck tournament that I'm holding right now. They get uploaded every Tuesday and it's about the best decks in the standard format that face off against each other in a tournament ladder. Pretty interesting if you're into that kind of stuff. There's real life TCG matches as well, so no PTCGO matches. Real life ones are way better. Alright, now to Raichu GX. We're gonna look at the card first and then make our way to possible partners to make a great deck with it. Okay, Raichu GX is a stage 1 210 HP lightning type GX from the new set Shining Legends. Lightning does not hit for weakness in the standard format except for maybe things like Ho-Oh GX, and that's about it, so that's not pretty good. Its weakness is fighting, which is the same as the new Zoroark GX that is in the same set and might cause some troubles if people start tacking in Marshadow GX in their decks. But for now, we are okay. The resistance to metal is a nice addition here, but it will not matter at all because Metagross GX is the only popular metal deck and that already two-shots us, so they can never go for the one-shot, so that does not even matter. But if metal types become bigger in the future, it will be really useful. The retreat cost of 1 is something I really like. I would have preferred a free retreat Raichu GX, but yeah, you cannot have it all. But retreat cost of 1 is just so easy to get out of the active position that I don't really mind at all. Alright, now let's check out the attacks it has. The first attack is called Powerful Spark, and that is basically Dark Pulse from Darkrai EX from the Breakpoint, but then for lightning energy, so it's the exact same thing. Powerful Spark deals 20 damage plus 20 more for each lightning energy attached to all of our Pokemon, which can add up to a crazy amount of damage really quickly. Let's think about Magnezone, which works out on basic Pikachus, Raikou and other basic Pokemon like Tapu Lele, so that could help us out to get energies into play. The new Raikou could also work as an Oblivion Wing lightning type to recover energies, just like Yveltal did for darkness type decks. So the Raikou will definitely be an inclusion here. I would personally run 2 copies of that. While we also have another Raikou in the format that has some build-in buff and can hit for quite the number of damage here. Also can get rid of the alolan Ninetales, which might cause some troubles because GXs cannot attack it. And cards like Magnezone and Electrode can have the energy acceleration we all wished for. Pair that with the upcoming counter energy in Crimson Invasion and we might just have ourselves a deadly combo that come out of nowhere to get to go for the one-shots eventually. Definitely thinking about cards like Choice Band and Kukui in the format would definitely get that damage boost that we want. Also make sure if you do plan on playing the counter energy that you only run 1 copy because we do want to have as many lightning type basic energies in our deck, and counter energy is just nice. I can get that extra 40 damage on the field where you least expect it or when the opponent least expects it, but it only works if something got knocked out the previous turn. So with that, maybe the XP shares can get the energies back and counter energy can be slapped on and boom, out of nowhere we still one-shot. Just remember that counter energy does not work on EXs and GXs. Next up is the attack Thunder, which deals a flat 160 damage and has the side effect to deal 30 damage to herself. I don't really like the side effect since that leaves us vulnerable with 180 HP, and you know how easy it is to get one-shotted nowadays. Thinking about the Berserk of Grompa GX, Tapu Bulu's Nature's Judgment, or Ho-Oh GX that comes out of nowhere with Kiawe, we might leave ourselves vulnerable, but on the other hand, we deal 160 damage rather easily for only 3 energies, and with a Choice Band thrown into the mix, we are able to get that magical number 190 damage, enough to one-shot all the basic GXs in the entire format. And with Kukui, even threats like Golisopod GX and Zoroark GX are not safe, because with that we are able to deal 210 damage, so that is enough to get rid of those threats. And lastly, the GX move. Voltail GX deals 120 damage and automatically paralyzes the opponent, which can definitely work out in rough situations to trap the opponent and finish them off the following turn, although Guzma is heavily played in the format and cards like Switch are also around, and the ability of Zoroark with the stand-in ability will be seeing a lot more play with Zoroark GX in the format, so getting out of the active position is rather easily, so I'm still having doubts with the GX move, but against things like Metagross GX it works out perfectly since they want to manually retreat and they cannot do that when they are paralyzed. Also things like Floatstone are useless, you cannot free retreat because yeah, you're paralyzed, you cannot do anything about it. So how good is Raichu GX actually? Well, I think it's pretty good and it has a lot of variety and a ton of partners that can help it out. Alright, the partners here, well, there's a ton of them to mention and a lot of them are available to us. First things we have to consider here is we do want to have 12 lightning energies in our deck as a bare minimum for Maxilaxer to work out. So no special energies in here except for maybe counter energy, but that's a personal choice. I do think when Crimson Invasion hits, counter energy and counter catcher will be huge inclusions here, because that way you can sacrifice your Raikou that gets back energies, and yeah, you get the point here. So yeah, 4 Maxilaxers, also a must to get the damage boost with Powerful Spark, then 2 Raikou with energy recovery. It can deal a decent amount of damage, even with a choice band you hit for 60 damage while recovering lightning energy from the discard. Yeah, that's just way too good not to include it in here. Then the option is up to you. You can go with Electro that blows himself up in return for 2 energies. Yeah, as a special energy you can attach it to something you want in process, or even better, you can go with Magnezone. Magnezone will have a stand to shine nowadays because yeah, stage 2s are around. Why not use Magnezone from Breakthrough? It lets you attach as many lightning energies from the hand as you want, similar to Blastoise and Ambor did before it, but then for the lightning type, so that is really great. So having the ability to attach all the lightning energies from your hand every turn gives Raichu GX the power it needs to deal that massive amount of damage with Powerful Spark. And in my opinion will be the best way to play Raichu GX, since Enhanced Hammer and the new Kartana GX are around to remove special energy, so Electrode will not do a lot of shenanigans, so Magnezone will be the way to go. Also the supporter Clement from the Generation set can also be a nice addition, easily searchable with Tapu Lele and gets 4 lightning energies straight from the deck into your hand. As for more alternate attackers, we have Jolteon EX. It's always a nice choice. I know the format is filled with a ton of evolution Pokemon nowadays with those stage 1 and stage 2 GXs, but stopping basics was never as easy with Jolteon with Flash Ray, and it never gets old. Also it has free retreat as a bonus, so that is at least comfortable to know. Talking about free retreat, we also have our main man, Tapu Koko, the promo card. This one can spread some damage while you just attach a lot of energies every turn and then strike with Raichu GX once you are in a one-hit KO ratio. Tapu Koko promo card, definitely a great inclusion, also has free retreat. Talking about Tapu Koko, we also have the GX one. Tapu Koko GX is also one hell of a card, providing a better GX move than the Raichu GX will ever have, and can one-shot in certain situations. Can get the surprise factor as well with Arrow Trail, grabbing all the lightning energies you want and going to the active position out of nowhere. So definitely great, maybe one inclusion here. Then we also have other Raichus we can use. Since we are probably running a 4-3 line of Raichu GX, we can add another one of the Raichu cards that I'm gonna mention here. Just pick your choice. We have the one from Burning Shadows that provides auto paralysis with an ability once we evolve into it, while the other Raichu from Generations with Circle Circuit actually deals 100 damage if your bench is full, 130 with a choice band, so that can deal a decent amount of damage for a one-price attacker. Wouldn't you say so? Another approach that could be here for Raichu GX is playing Dragonair. With the attack Dragon Swish, we can attach as many energies from the hand as we want on our next turn. So if you lay the boundaries right there, that is to get the attack going with Powerful Spark, a respectable amount of damage once you have things like Professor's Ladder and other shenanigans that could work out with Dragonair, so definitely something to think about. You can play it with Dragonair or you can play it with Magnezone, so a lot of things are possible. Also I think about Solgaleo GX, that could also work out, but then you'll also need to include 4 Rainbow Energies because Soul Burst does need a Metal Energies, and Soul Burst is the attack that can get 5 energies from the deck straight onto your field. Really really great in a deck like this. And lastly, I want to talk about the new card Circuitry. This card is just awesome. It has the old school ability that Aegislash-EX used to have, making it untouchable by Pokemon with a special energy attached. Think about Rainbow energies, think about Double Carlos energies, the new counter energy, pretty awesome, right? Oh, Gardevoir GX has a DCE, well, you cannot hit me. Oh, Gliscopod GX has a Rainbow, well, you can hit me. It's just that awesome. As a bonus, it also has an attack for 2 Lightning and a Carlos, which seems to be the number here for Lightning type GXs. And that attack is called Rumble Wire, which also discards the top card of the opponent's deck as a side effect. It's a bit less damage than the Tapu Koko GX Sky High Claws, but discards a card from the top of the opponent's deck, which is always nice. That could be a crucial card, and once that happens, it's great. It's also two-shotting, it's a two-shotting attack, 100 damage with a choice band, so that is definitely a great inclusion in a deck like this. It does have a lot of potential, and I did not scratch the surface just yet. It also has a GX move, Lightning type, or actually it's called Lightning GX, lets you check out the opponent's hand. That way you can get a lot of knowledge right there, and then you can choose one of the cards in their hand and put it face down as one of their prize cards. So wow, this is really great. Why is that? Well, you can just put a Sycamore right there, or something that they have a draw supporter on in their prize cards. That way they're in top deck position. It's even more disruptive when you've played an end card. That way they are definitely in a top deck position, and they will actually have a few turns where they cannot do anything, which is awesome. And that for just that GX move is even better than the one from the Raichu GX. With all those Lightning type GXs in one deck thrown together with a Magnezone or Dragonair, we have an extremely good deck. So definitely let me know what you think about Raichu GX at the moment. It'll be its own powerful Lightning deck in my opinion, but what do you think about this card? Did I forget something? Be sure to let me know in the comment section below. And with that, we are gonna make our way to Poke News. As you know, in Poke News I talk about all the new releases that are being revealed here, and with that, we are making the door open. If you go to another one of your stores and the date is there, you can grab one of those new products. Okay, we have the Marshadow figurine collection box. This comes with the Marshadow, which has a really great ability, the one from the Shining Legends set. And it also comes with a nice figurine and 4 booster packs. So that is definitely great to have. That Marshadow is disruptive. I talked about it before in my top 10 cards of Shining Legends, so that box is definitely great. It will be released on the 17th of November, so mark that down in your calendar. Another release here is on the 17th of November as well, and that is the Cell Valley. The Cell Valley collection box here, the figurine collection box. You also get a figurine and then 4 booster packs as well. So those figurine collection boxes come out together, so that's definitely, if you want to grab both of them, that's great. Next up is Magnezone from Sun and Moon 4+. We'll probably get that after Crimson Invasion, so the set after that. It has the ability Red Dress, and that states, once during your turn, you may return a Pokemon tool card attached to one of your Pokemon to your hand. Same like Genesect EX. So that could be really great if you want to swap between Floatstones and Choice Band, or the muscular dumbbells, or what's it called, bodybuilding dumbbells, and the Choice Band. Yeah, you can swap between those with Magnezone, which is definitely great to see here. And then the last thing I want to mention here is the Shining Legends Mewtwo Pin Collection box is now for sale early on Amazon, so definitely grab that if you want to buy online. And the last card on the Poke News here in this segment is the one Eevee. Eevee from Sun and Moon 4+ has the attack Friend's Palette, deals 10 damage for each different types on your bench. So this will work out in the Xerneas deck, the Rainbow Road deck, so maybe you can play that with one of your favorite evolutions. And that's about it for another episode. Hopefully you guys had an awesome time. Let me know what you think about Raichu GX. Check out the Top Deck Tournament on my channel. And I thank you guys all for subscribing and destroying the like button. You know I always appreciate that. And I will see you guys soon enough with more Pokemon TCG epicness. Stay fresh guys, and I'll see you then. I'm out. Peace.